Hi, it's Maxine Kaye and yoga from the Center for Spiritual Living. She and I just got back from a walk. We love to take walks. Her papa takes her a lot. And we like to go and run and discover things and new smells. Right after the rain, it's particularly nice. But sometimes she has an idea that she wants to go this way when I've asked her to go that way. And so we don't always agree, and yet we have learned to work with each other so that we go the way at that time that's really the most appropriate. And there are times that I'll say, okay, we'll go that way. You want to go that way, we can do that. So we're always developing and deepening our relationships with our pets, aren't we? Those of us who are lucky enough to have them. And even more importantly, we're looking to develop and deepen our relationships with our two-leggeds. Have you ever had a disagreement with anyone? Have you ever found that you have a different point of view than someone else? Have you ever been surprised that someone else doesn't share exactly your same point of view? Well, it happens in the best of families. This is a very important thing that happens because it's an opportunity each time, if we will take that opportunity to look through someone else's eyes just long enough to get a different perspective. And that does not mean that we're going to necessarily change our focus on what was so for us, but it will add information, it will add an opportunity to deepen our relationship with that other person. When we respect that their experience is their experience and our experience is ours. If we will approach these conversations with not an attitude of I'm going to be right and you're going to be wrong, but curiosity. Imagine approaching a conversation with true curiosity. Wondering, what does that mean to you? What is it like for you to have that experience? Yeah, I know. Well, you want to get down now? That's your idea, and it's a good one. Off you go. But to truly want to get a sense of what that experience is like for the other person, it's a very healthy approach. There's too much divisiveness in the world right now. There's just too much uncertainty, unrest, upheaval, and it seems like it's getting to too many people. Even calm, focused, usually well-balanced people are beginning to get their knickers in a bit of a knot. This isn't helpful. It isn't healthy. It is not co-creating the world that works for all, that we, in the Science of Mind studies, are focused upon and deciding that this is what we want to do. Well, I think one of the best ways we can have that happen is to begin to have civil, mutually respectful, authentically curious conversations with each other, rather than, well, how come you think that's so? Which is not a conversation opener, it's a conversation ender, and that's not going to establish what we wish to establish. But instead of that, tell me what that's like for you. How does it feel, and what does that mean to you? When we honestly, calmly, curiously, respectfully enter into conversations like this, something beautiful is going to happen. First, you're going to learn some things you wouldn't have learned otherwise. If we just keep speaking with the people who feel exactly the way we feel and believe so totally the way we believe, we're never going to get another perspective. So one thing that it adds is information. And when we bring compassion and respect to these conversations, even more importantly, we're going to be developing authentic, healthy relationships with other people. Now, we may go away, each of us, not at all changed in our original focus, and that's fine. But at least we can go away with a greater appreciation. And when we have these conversations, let's not try and talk somebody else into believing or feeling the same way that we do. Who was it who said, a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still? We're not trying to convince anybody that we're right and they're wrong. That's a dead-end situation that does not create what we're wanting to create. So how about we choose to enter into conversations, especially when there are very different opinions and perspectives. Let's choose to enter into those conversations with an open heart to hear. But that doesn't mean that we're going to change our values. We're not. But we just might get a little different perspective. We just might begin to feel a little differently about something that we had not thought of before. This is rich. This is beautiful. This is the stuff that a healthy-minded, active, compassionate, wise, and wonderful world made of. So I invite you to experiment with this, starting just as soon as possible. And especially if you hear somebody ranting or raving about something that they want you to know about, say, I'd love to hear what that is for you. Let's sit down and talk about it. Let's share with compassion, with respect, and let's keep in mind curiosity. I want to know. So come and be with us tomorrow morning at 10:30 if you can. Just go to cslphilly.org, which is our website, and there you can click on our live streaming and join us at 10:30. And you'll also find that these live streamings and these love notes that Reverend Mike and I share with you all the other days of the week are right there, archived. You reach them the same way you reach the live streaming. And if you can, spend an extra few minutes and join us after our Sunday morning celebration virtual. There will be a number where you can actually join us on a Zoom call for just a few minute chat. There you'll also find on our website, you'll find an opportunity to make contributions. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody who continues to send these contributions to keep us alive and well during these times that are so challenging. So we thank you for that, and we love you. Come be with us tomorrow if you can.